So as I told you in the last episode, my house caught on fire. I set my house on fire. So everybody said. Have you been in a house that caught on fire before? Let me tell you about it. So anyway, that night we were partying. Everybody went out. We went out to the bar afterwards, to the Aquarius Tavern. And, the house caught on fire. I don't know what happened. I don't really know. But anyway, I got in a fight with my girlfriend. I went home with another girl, like I told you. And then I called up. She says, got some bad news for you. Your house caught on fire. It burned down. I'm going, oh, man, shit. So anyway, I had to deal with that the next day. I went home. Well, I didn't have a home anymore. I went to kind of meet my girlfriend. We met everybody at Green Lake. My convict friends were there with me. They're laughing and partying. Hey, Torch, burn on. That was my new nickname, the Torch. So anyway, we're there, and my girlfriend, I was all sad. And I'm surprised my girlfriend didn't break up with me, didn't say it's over. But anyway, so I don't know what to do. The girl Pigpen still lived in the house because that was her house. That was her house, so she still lived there. My clothes were all smoky. Luckily, I was on the top floor, and the fire didn't really burn the whole house down, just kind of totaled the bottom floor. So Larry got his shit burned up. This other girl got her shit burned up. And, that was it. But anyway, I kind of stayed with my girlfriend for a couple of days. And Larry, he found another house, and he took me in with him. He let me be his roommate. He invited me to be his roommate. After I burned down the house, he still invited me in to be his roommate. He was like a really, really good friend. I love this guy. I don't know what happened to him. I owe him so much amends, and I've never found him again. But anyway, that's a story in the future sometime. But anyway, so here I am living with Larry, nice house. Then I'm hanging out with my junkie friend. We're doing dope, getting parties. And I quit going to school. I quit going to Shoreline Community College, and I got a job in a shoe store. First job I ever had in my life, I swear. First time I ever had a real job where I got a check and everything every 2 weeks, every week, whatever it was. Worked in a shoe store, the hippest shoe store in Seattle called Stanley Shoes in Northgate Mall. I think it was the first mall ever built in the country. I'm serious. Northgate Mall, Stanley Shoes. So that was my life. Living with Larry, and my friends would come over, had a girlfriend, and everything was really good. Had this job life got good all of a sudden. Things were going good for me. Things eventually did change though, but I still kept the job. But one day I'm sitting around in the house because the Salvation Army or something gave everybody's $50 because their house got on fire and everything. And we're sitting around one day, and Larry was smoking a cigarette, and it was in the ashtray, and it fell out of an ashtray. And, so it did that a lot. He always would cigarettes fall out of the ashtray. Like, all of a sudden I realized, hey, Larry, maybe it was your cigarette that fell out and burned the house down. Maybe I didn't do it. Maybe I didn't do it because, I just started junkie rapping. I'm figuring it. Maybe I should get my money back, my $50. And he gave it to me, and I still lived with him. Oh, man, what a life, I tell you. But seriously, living in Seattle was great. I had a job. I had friends. We're going things. I don't know why I moved out of Larry's house, but I eventually moved out and got my own place in Queen Anne Hill or someplace. I got my own place for a minute. And so that's what I did. Right, let me move to, I don't know what the hell, where I moved to next. But I moved with some other friends, moved to another place. And then life just kept going on. Life was good. Going to the Aquarius Tavern on the weekends. Seeing that band Heart. They'd play there all the time. That band Heart, biggest band in the country, in the world almost. But they were their house band. They were like anyway, this was my life in Seattle, and things were great. And they will eventually change. But I'll tell you about that in the next episode. I want to thank each and every one of you for watching. And please, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. And I'm just happy to go on this journey with you because we got a lot more to do. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you guys again real soon.